Did you ever have that kind of thought? This is really bugging me. Try to figure out how to do something. Well, today we're going rage bugging. And it won't bug me when I get done, because we're gonna catch some on the buck. There he is. That's a good one right there. That's a real good fish. Real good fish, come here. Oh, wind's got us going to the bank quick. Got him. Oh, rage bug. Come on out of there, bug. That is a big old long joker there. Got my old Alabama bug, rage bug. Good way to get started. That one ate it as soon as it hit the water. There's another one right there. Decent fish. The wind's got them pushed back here in this back corner. Come on back up here. Get up here. Wind blowing 900 miles an hour and they're lined up along this grass line. There we go, I got him. Fish. You know, the bug is a great in-between. Great bottom bouncer, great bluegill imitator. So I swim this thing some too. So I don't limit it to just being a bottom bouncer and a cover type deal. So I will swim this thing quite a bit. It has a good profile to it. It's got a lot of movement to it. And right now, where we are in the world, bluegill are the #1 problem facing them. There he is right there. There's a little guy. Little guy, he got my bug. Got my bug, crunched my bug. That one bit it swimming. That's the 3rd bite I've had, and all of them have been kind of moving it, not necessarily keeping it on the bottom. Make contact with the pieces of wood and just swim it by it. Just keep it moving a little bit. There's one. Decent little fish. Got a red belly on him. Red fins or something. Get up here. I like the way the bug gets them. The bug is a very versatile bait. It's a bait that I can fish many different ways. And right now, this time of the year, bluegill's a real torment to the bass, and this thing mimics it well. But the other way I really like to fish a bug is on a jointed swing head. You know, a structure swing head where you've got that weight and the hook combined, and it puts a very subtle action on the bug. And there are times that I've found when the water temperatures get really hot that there's one. That's a good one. I mean, that's a good one right there. This is not one of those times right now. They're liking it like this right now. Ah, that's a good bite right there. Come here, fella. Gotcha. Ah, a big old long post-spawn bass. But what I was saying about the bug, on that jointed structure head, it has a very subtle action that I really like in warm water. Got the weighted head, the swinging jig, and the bug tails just move at such a subtle speed. In really hot water on a ledge, it's a great way to bite it, get a bite. So pitching and flipping a bug, yeah, we know about that. It works well. Swimming the bug, it's another way. So there's multiple ways to fish the bug. And the bait is thin, so when pitching in grass and heavy cover, it'll slide in that grass easy, come out of that grass easy. Toolies, cattails, things like that, not a problem. Mats, one of my favorite mat baits actually, but I do like it when I'm looking at specific targets. There's one, bit it right there. And not a big one. That's about 5 bites off that one piece of cover right there. And they're all getting good too. A little white looking fish just kind of getting up here. This is one of my favorite colors. This is Bama bug, green pumpkin with June bug in it. And it's a universal good one. I've caught them all over the world with this one. Oh, did he get it? Oh yeah, he's got it. Nice bass right there. That's a good one. And he just said, doink. I was like, oh, you gonna give me there, big boy? You bit it harder than that. Another good fish right there. Another good fish. Bugging out on them. Now, this is the rig I use most of the time. Bobber stop here, a 5/16 tour grade tungsten, and a 5/0 straight shank round bend Gamakatsu Worm Hook. And it's old school. Well, I'm kind of old school too. But here's the thing with it. Anytime that hook is moving forward, up, sideways, back this way, that point is in a hooking position. A straight shank hook on a Texas rig bait is by far more efficient in getting the hook into the fish and getting the fish back to the boat for me. So I flip, pitch, and cast with that straight shank hook 99.9% of the time. Another nice bass. It's amazing how many fish will be on one piece of cover. Another good fish right there. Come here. Oh, yes, sir. Another nice bass right there. Doggone bug eaters. Bug eaters. Call the exterminator, because that's a box of bugs. You can see I've got green pumpkins, I've got darks over here. That's pretty much what I use most of the time. Dirty waters, black and blue, black neons. Clean waters, any colors of the blue craw, green pumpkin, Bama bug. Pretty simple color combinations. Here's one I throw in there a little bit every now and then. I use a little bit of Falcon craw. Certain places I like it quite a bit. But that's it. You got your green pumpkins, you got your darks, clean water, dirty water. To rig it, I come in the top right here, come out about 1/4 of an inch, slide it up, turn my hook back towards the bug, penetrate right there in the middle of it, slide my sinker and my bobber stop right back down there. It's compact. You've got little bug arms here, you've got long bug arms there, you've got reverse ribbing there. This thing moves a lot of water. Oh, golly. Little guy. Whitey pre-spawn fish. White one. When you're bug fishing, a longer rod is in order. 7.4 to 7.6, 7.3 to 7.6 probably be a little more apropos. But I like a 7'6" rod so I can make long casts. When I've got it on the structure head, I can make long casts. When I'm using it on Texas rig, I've got the accuracy that I need pitching and flipping when I'm target fishing. This is a custom series speed stick. It's a Magnum heavy cover, very sensitive rod. Got a very light tip on it, good midsection. And I can feel just about every time a fish breathes on it with this rod. Very well balanced, easy to use, and a very accurate rod. I'm using a high speed 9.5 to 1 lose reel. And that's not to move the bait as so much to take up line for me. These fish right now are hitting it and moving as soon as they get it. And I'm catching most of these fish because I'm able to catch up to them. And that high speed reel dictates that. Even in the summer with the structure head, I'm out there dragging it with this nice soft rod. I still want to be able to take that line up fast in case one sneaks up with it. So that higher speed reel has become a favorite of mine when using any kind of soft plastic. There it is. Yep. That's the right one right there. That's a good one. That is a good one right there. Look at that big fat pre-spawner. Big fat pre-spawner. She's ready to come to the bank. Like that. Big fatty. Just pitched in there and it went doop, and immediately started moving off. That's high-speed reel. Laid it to her. There we go. What a good fish. Big old fat pre-spawn bass. Ready to do the deal. You know, when bugging, I tend to use fluorocarbon about 85% of the time. Casting, pitching, skipping, I'll use fluorocarbon. There are times that I'll take some smackdown braid and use a bug and punch it in heavy matted stuff. Typically 15 to 20 in VizX is my mainstay when bugging, 40 to 50 in the smackdown gray when I'm punching. So heavy stuff most of the time. Now, the only exception to that is using that structure head out there deep. I may drop down to 12 or 15 pound in VizX, but pretty heavy stuff, because most of the time you're dealing with pretty heavy fish. Now, the only reason I caught that little fella is he took off there was that 9 to 5 gear ratio reel. It will add up over a year's time on how many fish you catch just because it's so fast to catch up with that line. Not a big one, but boy, I'd like to have him sometime in a Bassmaster event. Extra points, extra cash. Little fish like that'll make a classic for you too. Hey, now we've killed a pile of rage bugs right there. Throw them away or do something else with them. They're expensive these days, so here's what I like to do. It's got holes all in it from where I've jerked on some fish. What I like to do with it, take a pair of scissors, cut this little arm off right here, cut down the side of it, cut down the side of it this way, just like that right there. Cut that end off because there's been a hook point in there, and look, now I've got the perfect jig trailer, and now I'm ready to go fish a jig a little bit with a leftover bug. Little money tip for you guys. There's a goodie. That's a good one. Giddy up. Giddy up. Bumped his head on something, hadn't he? Top of that fish's head. Come here. Yes, sir. That's a good one on the old bug. Well, I'll tell you what. If you've liked our vlog today, do me a favor and give me a little like on it. Be sure to enter the gear grab, because we're going to have lots of Strike King and lots of loose stuff in there just for you guys. That's the old big long one right there. Good way.